Geronimo, what is up, everyone? Hey, if you're watching this on the flip and you have the ability to, my recommended settings is going to be 1.2, 1.5. A lot of information to get in. Shout outs to everybody that's already here in the chat. Just setting up the spaceship, and we're going to start talking about some Zen world. So yeah, if you enjoyed the content, as always, man, hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell with the little lines next to it. I don't have any special effects, so yeah, that hit the bell, ding, that shit, do that. But yeah, we about to get started. Hang tight. Damn, I almost fumbled the stream just now. I almost fumbled it. I don't think I did, though. Let's fucking go. Whoa. What's up, YouTube? What's up, cyberspace? How is it going, internet land, and all the crypto fiends out there, mainly the Zenians, always fiending in X, because we're like, what is next? It is August. Oops, not August. Whoa, hold on. Let me get into the future. It is September 7th, 2023. Again, just in case you aren't aware, we are closer to 24 than we have ever been. Again, man, going over the hump of July was a wild one. But yeah, today is Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. Had a great member stream yesterday. Dropped some alpha on some philosophy, some theory that I think I have going for what is Zen compared to like a Bitcoin and Ethereum. Trying to really put it on that perspective, especially for those that are minting. Main, don't mess up and drop the bag. But yeah, today we're going to talk about minting DXN and the news that we got for it, which is pretty nutty. Yeah, so let's just jump into it. Let's just get into it. What's up, chat? What it do, guys? What up, Lita? Apestronaut. Hope all is well over in Jamaica, man. Rolando, Dennis from Uganda. Tree City West. What up, bro? How come DXN burner dump? LOL. How low will we go? How or would be awesome if it holds $2. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually let's look at DXN first, because Zen is so boring. Look how sideways Zen is on a 5-minute chart, bro. What the hell is this? Like, I mean, if Zen is dead, why is it doing this? It's the biggest question you should ask yourself when you see the FUD and people are like, Zen is dead. And then ask that person, well, why is it going sideways? Why is it doing this? If it's dead, shouldn't it go down? It seems, yeah, this is looking crazy, bro. Shout out to Zen World. Again, I think Crypto Kindness, Jack Levin. There's actually a Jack Levin stream today. I don't know what time it rocks off with the homie Maxim. Yeah, it's looking good, bro. Was expecting a sell-off, but again, it means that the conditions are where it needs to be. We needed these type of conditions in order to prove basically a new theory that motherfuckers can't take away from anyone in Zen world, which is that supply and demand will reach a balance, and there will be a time where people who believe in Zen are holding the coin versus people who are mining to sell the coin, and then there won't be enough coins added to the pool to facilitate the dump. So you're basically dumping from people who are just mining to dump, and that can only last for so long before it's not profitable, or it just doesn't make any sense. You could think of it like Bitcoin, like people turn off their miners because it doesn't make any sense. That's Zen. People stop mining, people stop paying attention because it just doesn't make any sense, and it does something like this. So maybe it still takes a dump. I still have it on the table here because this is a sideways. Like, this has been going sideways for the longest time. We're looking at the hourly. So even on the daily, it's boring. It's like, what are we doing, guys? Are we going up? Are we going down? Like, see, we're on that trend. But again, that's kind of why, for me at least, I still feel like we have more upside potential because I think the miners are done. But I could be wrong because that's the only people that can do the damage. And that's what's dope about Zen. You can identify where the capital or where the liquidity is going to come from because it's fair. Unlike being in a shit coin, like a real shit coin where people are dumping and you're just like, what's going on? Like, why is everybody dumping on me? Like, I just bought this shit. What's going on? You never feel that in Zen world. In Zen world, we're like, damn, 333 auction delay. Guess I should get into DXN. Guess that's what that did, right? And I've already been saying that though, this for like a couple weeks now. I've been saying like, hey, DXN, it doesn't matter how low it goes. At some point, the narrative is going to change because dividends aren't what it's all about. So who would have known? Your boy Crypto Bruh actually looks like I did another one. Did I go all in though and buy a bunch of DXN down here? No, I was actually starting to burn. I'm in a really good position in Zen right now where I have Zen and I have DXN. And I think that's like where I think a lot of Zenians will try to start a strategy. They got a bag of Zen and they're like, all right, now how do I do the DXN thing? So yeah, you got to figure your shit out. But that dip was totally in the mix. Now, again, this is good buy pressure, but this candle is, it's getting sold off. Now the question is are people going to unstake and sell? Because that is the real question, right? When you're dealing with a token like DXN, it's again, it's not no ski mask shit. Ain't nobody gonna come from the fucking shadows and I got 1 billion DXN, bitch. You know, just destroy the price. Like, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be unstakers being like, oh, this is my time to exit, which is fine because I get more divs. So I burned a little bit of DXN or some Zen last night. Let's see where I finished off. I should have probably burned some Mo. Gas was so low that it made sense. Damn, I came in number 11. Damn, I was the last one. How many tokens I get? 7. Hey, that's cool. I got the Zen for free, and I paid like $10 in gas. So I made $9. Fuck you mean? My $19 worth of DXN. So that was a good one. Bam, shot it. And this is what I'm saying about DXN that I'm starting to understand is that this thing is immutable, and the gas fee concept of the protocol fee is based on users. So it's similar to Zen. More users that come, the more protocol fees that show up. Now the difference between Zen and DXN, you could say, is that DXN does favor those that come early. Zen wants everyone to be a part of it. So it doesn't matter where you come into the game is there to support you, right? But in DXN, it's moving now. So it's going to run away from people who are just now getting in. They're going to build a strategy based on what they are exposed to. So knowing that, in my opinion, now that I know that shit, like, it's whatever someone's exposed to. Maybe they're exposed to DXN. Maybe they're exposed to xeNFTs. Maybe they're exposed to the price appreciation. Maybe they're exposed to the vampires, right? They're coming in through Bitcoin ordinals. So I'm fucking with this whole like exposure and keeping it fair. And then I don't even know if Rosvin is on the same wavelength as me, but this is why I fucks with this. So because the vanilla burner, right? Like, think of DXN now, it's just like Zen. They have a vanilla version, and then they're gonna have a really advanced version with better divs, which is DXNFTs. So the divs over here, they're okay, but it's based on a lot of users. So if there's not a lot of users, divs are trash. Versus DXNFTs, where once it comes out, now that we know it's gonna come out, excuse me, you'll be able to comprehend what I'm saying because you'll be in my future later. Where it's, oh wow, the divs are way better on DXNFTs, so I should wrap my Zen and play over here. And then that's what moves DXN from this portal to this portal. And then that's going to help the fee distribution for people mining DXN. And then DXN, it's supposed to go up in user activity as gas goes up, because as gas goes up, even if there's always 10 miners, the pool is going to rise. So it's like, as soon as you add another miner and with more gas, you're adding more fees to the pool for everyone that's already there. So we know gas is going to go up. We know Ethereum is going to get expensive. Kathy motherfucking Woods is helping the whole shebang for us now. It's lit. Good morning, Tad. Good to see you. So it's pretty dope. Everything's going in the right direction. Now, don't call out these lows here, but you can see the sell pressure on this last sell again was much different than the sell that solidified the bottom here back in June. This motherfucking wick, that right there, bro, that was nuts. That was somebody like, I'm out of here. So a lot of people exited right here on this downtrend. And we saw it. Actually, Rosvin called it out. He was calling it out on Twitter because he was watching the holders list. So the holders list does, let us know like, hey, you just got the fuck out, and that's what the whole game is. The game on Ethereum will be how long can you hold your DXN before, you have to sell it. But if you can turn off the thought that like, I'm only getting value from protocol fee, and then turn on the thought like, oh wait, this is a distribution model. So as long as this company is making other things happen, then this token should keep going. And if I'm minting Zen, right, and I got a little bag of Zen, I can come and burn like 30. I literally just did it right now. This is the game. You just burn 15 million Zen, like whatever. Fuck this shit. Fuck this 15 million Zen. Shit's worth $9. And then you get 7 DXN. So you're like 15 million Zen for 7 DXN right now. That's pretty nuts. Because 7 DXN at its high of like $95, you know, compared to $9 of the Zen I burned. So again, and that's why it's called a reward, right? Because it's rewarding Zenians for minting Zen. Got to go back to the basics. But is the bottom in? I'm pretty sure that right there was the bottom. This is the bottom right here. That's why I was like, oh, we're gonna go retrace anywhere. We're gonna fill that wick because we fill wicks. That's part of just trading. What I was curious on when I got right back in to DXN was right in this zone. I like bought a bag and got back in. I was like, okay, maybe it dumps more. Who cares? But I'm like, this is some good chop. So it started to downtrend again because there was no news. Everything in the market's going whatever. And then again, the only sell pressure comes from the lobby. So the lobby now is starting to have more players, which means the players are becoming more diluted. So they have less DXN to sell, which then means the only people who can sell DXN to offset the supply are the people staked. And then if there's not a lot of unstaking, so like right here we see an unstake that just showed up 35 minutes ago, right? 700 DXN unstaked, which really doesn't impact anything because people are trading and buying $700 or 700 DXN. Like right here we have 550 DXN off the market. So even if that person did come over here and sell it, we can see, actually we could track their ass. Yeah, let's track them. And this is what I mean. This is why DXN is mad fair, bro. It's one of the fairest hourglasses I've ever seen in my life. And you can watch what people do. So look at this person. Yeah, they unstaked. And this is a habit that they do. You see, they stay staked for one day and then they sell. I don't really get that one. That makes no sense to me. You're not making that much anyway, so kind of that's a different habit. But yeah, once they sell, they're out of the pool. And then now think of it as like this 700 DXN, it can't be in the reward pool for 3 days. So for 3 days, that 7 is out, right? And that's bullish for staking and why people don't unstake, because everybody who does unstake, they're performing a behavior that's not like whales are not unstaking, bruh. They don't give a fuck right now. They're like, whatever, unstake then. That's how I'm feeling with it. So it's allowing the price to go up. That's what we are observing. So the bottom is in. The only way for the price to go down is for more people to sell, to follow the leader in a sense. But are you going to follow the leader, bro? What up, crypto dude? You cooking beans and rice right now? Math is hard. Straight up. You speaking Spanish, bro? I have the worst Spanish, so I'm not even going to do it. It's costly to unstake. Hell yeah, it's costly to unstake, bro. That's why I love going to the contract right after the 10, because everyone plays the same game. But I like the people who play the late game. I like those people. You want to come play basketball with the real ones in DXN? You got to come when the gas is low, and you'll start seeing all these wallets pop up. And I'm like, oh, the leader out right now. They're playing the game, bro. Here they come. They bought their Zen. They're about to burn it. And then they push me the fuck out. Like, I get wiped out, right? Page 2. But that's cool. you know. I don't really mind it. What I'm trying to do right now is find where I fit in. Where's my team at? But it's about DCAing. And the thing about the DCA, so if it's $10 a day, right? Think of it that way. Like, it's $10 worth of Zen, which is like $10 worth of ETH that you're going to pay too, because you're going to get most of your transaction fee back. So you're like spending $20 to get some DXN right through the lobby. And if you add on top of that, you know, if you have more capital to DCA in, then that's where you fit in on here. And that's why you see these people up here. But again, the batch game is what's exposing that everyone that's playing the game, they're not doing it in one batch. They're like slowly DCAing into the pool. And that's fire, because this game is going to keep going and going and going. Like, DXN just goes back to where it starts, but it does get frustrating knowing that the sell pressure comes from the lobby. So the real thing that's the issue with the community right now, like, if more people were talking about DXN or trying to onboard people into the concept with their Zen, it would actually be in our favor, because it doesn't matter that we're not burning up here. It's about how much is burned. So if there's more, you know, burners down here, there's going to be more separation between all burners. But yeah, man, I think DBXENFTs will teach people about the vanilla version, because they'll be so horny for the damn divs. They'll be like, oh my god, these divs are crazy over here, which makes sense, because and now that the whole like fee structure makes sense. And I don't know if this is Rod's game, if he like was like, oh, this is how I'm gonna get him, right? Where it's like, okay, once people don't like the fees here, they'll unstake, go to a better fee structure, and then they'll forever keep the DXN and a better fee structure. So then this way, this fee structure will always be able to have a returning user, because it's just enough like dopium for the user to come back. You know, and then that's why it's like now, like, if you are a user of the ecosystem, you're going to probably want to get your hands on some DXN so you can play both sides of the party. And there's only one way to get DXN cheap, which is burning Zen for it. And if Zen starts to go up in price, everyone's going to be mad as fuck that they didn't burn for DXN, because now they're like, oh, my Zen, you know? And it's like, this is why, like, now I'm like starting to get a little bit more woke to how this motherfucking ship is moving, right? So if they want to dump this, who cares? It's going to make DXN go up. And you want to be in position to reap both sides of the yin and yang. Wild tokenomics, bro. Zen is like no other. It's so cheap to get DXN from burning versus market buying. Yeah, you have to do the gas. You have to wait for gas to go down, though. So right now, when gas is like 9, like it's been 9 and 10. So those are like mind-blowing gas numbers, because it's like, wait a second, that's some doable stuff. So here, let's look at my transactions just to kind of put the education. Let's go to the educational wallet. There ain't no funds in this bitch. Just education. Oh man. Of course now it wants to show up. Yo, MetaMask is so bad. I'm gonna get that Ruby wallet. That's next up. Yeah, the Ruby wallet probably moves a lot better. MetaMask doing some things in the Bizak. They in the back doing something I don't like. So check it out. So I burned $7.50, right, which is $4 worth of Zen. I had to send $16, right, and my gas fee was $2, and I did it at 12, right? But I got back 0.0067. So I sent 0.00 or 0.01, and then it took 4, so 0.004 worth of my crypto, and then it gave me back, basically 60%. So yeah, let's just say it that way. It took 40% for the protocol fee, and it gave me back 60. So now that I get the 60 back, right, I can just do it again and just keep doing it again. And then now I'm adding to my burn with my Zen that I minted. And now I might get a good position on the leaderboard of burns. So I get a good amount of DXN. And then as more people join, I'll be ahead of them because now they have to play. And since there's more players, they're getting less DXN. And so on and so on and so on. This game is just going to get so nuts, bro. I can't believe we're back here. I'm pretty sure this is the bottom now. Willis with the Zen yawn. Yeah, everything is a yawn, bro. This is the only hype news we got. Mama Kathy, she came to save the day. She said, don't worry, you Ethereum bros. I got you. No one ever expected this. Will that save the market? I doubt it. Not even on some sexist shit. That's just the way they. I know so many Kathy Wood haters, and they hate Ethereum too. So now they hella hate her. Like, this bitch. Fuck that. We dumping it. But yeah, all of the market is trash. Everything is trading sideways. It's hilarious. But yeah, it's going down. I'm not sold on this upwards idea, because what's crazy is that the news should make it rock off, right? So the news was yesterday at 2:30. Motherfucker, this shit is still going sideways. Nobody cares. Everybody wants lower prices. Damn, dollar going up though. Why? What the hell? I'm in the wrong asset. Actually, guys, we're all in the wrong asset, bro. We're supposed to be in the dollar. Damn, that's nuts. That DXN burns in like that. But obviously, there's many factors, but still. Yeah, DXN is actually what I feel like Phoenix probably should have built in as well. So I think they have the best distribution model when it comes to burning Zen because of that 40% or the burn. So think of it like that. Like, they've matched the burn with the Ethereum. So this way, when you're burning Zen, there's a percentage of the Ethereum that's attached to that burn Zen that's redistributed to everybody. And then that on this particular one, which is I'm calling the vanilla one, so the one where you burn actual Zen, it seems to be around 40% goes into the pool share, 60% goes back to your wallet. And then, you're just putting up the Zen that you want to burn. So, and again, Zen is technically free, because if you spend time, you're definitely going to get 7 million Zen right now. Like, maybe, if you're watching this video in 3 years from now, and you're like, damn, they was really burning 7 million Zen like it was nothing. I know, it was crazy, right? Look at this. But yeah, you're going to be doing it like this, and then that's going to be allowing you to get a better position. So the smaller batches give you the ability to get a better position. Now, you could while out and be like, I'm a baller, right? But then you're not saving that much on gas fees. And that means you want to be burning a lot, right? i.e. the top people. That's why they all have 2 burns, because they burn 2 times to save on a little bit of gas fee, or probably recycle the gas that they had. So maybe they have like $3,000 in worth of Ethereum. So then they're going to do 2 transactions so that they can make sure they have enough gas for both pushes, because it's going to take 40 and then return 60. So it's a wild world. It's some really cool stuff. See, this person did 3. So think of it, they just push 3 so that they can save on gas or protocol fee. And that's, again, I think that's actually fine, because it pushes for more people to burn more Zen, which helps the Zen ecosystem, because now there's less Zen available for people to buy. So if people are going to come and dump the Zen right now, DXN's DBXENFTs are about to come out, and then people are going to need DXN to power up the better dividend system. So now they're going to have to burn Zen, and if Zen goes down, all those people who are playing right now, they're just hand rubbing like Birdman, just waiting, just whoop. Go ahead, put that time on the block. Of course, you have to buy Zen. If you have minted it, that's a different story. Yeah, but see, yeah, that's why I'm saying everyone's gonna have to buy Zen because no one's in position. I saved all my minted Zen from August, so now I have I'm back to almost $1 billion. So I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't do the wrong thing, which was dump all my fucking Zen, because that's probably what a lot of people did. So like now that I have the Zen and I repositioned myself on DXN, I got a little bag, right? It's not as big as it was before, but I had too much risk in there to understand the system. So now that I understand the system, I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I'm ready to enhance my risk in DXN again because I get it, but I want to enhance it with burning. I don't want to buy DXN. I don't want to get caught buying because then I'm on the other side. Now I'm over here with these people who are like, oh, green candle. Like, like, nah, because now they're going to get played with. The emotions. Here come the emotions. But if you don't want to be emotional, just check out and see who's selling. So let's see, 6055. That's an ongoing pool member. Yeah, right here. So they dumped their bag. So that's what I'm saying. The sell pressure is kind of stupid. And then look at that. Somebody bought, let's say $500 right afterwards, and the price just recovered. So if more people come in and buy right now, the price is just going to keep going dumb because there's not enough supply. Only 15,000 DXN. And then we get into this conversation where it's like, bruh, there ain't no coins. If everyone's staking because of the way that it works, like I just put it into perspective. Maybe I need to get a whiteboard or something. But yeah, then you get to this part where it's like, well, let me go get some DXN then. Because I need I need to speed up my time machine because I got to stake. I ain't got time to wait to get 200. I need to buy some right now. So there's not that many on the decks for everyone to have that euphoria. If everyone comes to trust I have a euphoria and get 300 coins, it's over, bro. There's only so many. DXN is doomed. Plenty of coins waiting to get unstaked on any small pump. Have you seen the unstake? That doesn't work. I'm telling you. Look here's the contract. Oh wait, this ain't the contract. We gotta go to the real contract. But now, not that many people are unstaking, and the unstakes are too small. They need to unstake thousands. Like you need to be unstaking 6,000, 8,000, and you might do some damage. But even then, people are waiting. Everyone's waiting on each other. That's why this one got eaten up so quick, because when this person went and sold it, they sold 8,000, and everybody ate that shit up. So now, if that person has more coins, they should dump again 8,000 right now. So this is still a decision day, and like the longer it holds, the more sold I am that the people won't unstake because this is too low of a price. So again, my target for DXN once we hit a reversal, because there will be a moment where people will unstake, but I think it'll be up here around $8 to $10. So we'd make a giant move, and then motherfuckers would unstake, and we'd be back to where we are today, which is like people trying to understand the game again. And it's like, oh yeah, you missed the fucking bottom of the liquidity squeeze. Like, yeah, it's gonna squeeze. See, but also I'm trying to say, well, this, bro, that stuff is starting to become not a non-focal point of your strategy, where you're like, oh, I'm going to strategize around the fear that 1.3 million DXN is going to get unstaked. Like that fear is like removed. I've removed that fear from my doomsday concept, because I've seen the people do it already, and every time they do it, the shit gets eaten up. So it makes you ask yourself, well, why would they even do it? And now that's why it's like, hey, maybe if you have a big bag of DXN, you want to shut the fuck up so somebody doesn't make your bag disappear, make you disappear. or some shit like that, you know? But like, that's how I feel like we're getting to, because this pump yesterday off of the news was someone accumulating. So this dump right here is users. So we'll just go to the contract, advanced filters. I bought DXN at $7.50. I'm collecting divs, so I at least got $20 of DXN. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I mean, once DXN reverses, there's always going to be the fear, though. That's what I'm saying. People are always going to fear the liquidity and like unstaking. Now, the unstaking will become a thing when DXN is live or DBXENFTs is live. But again, depending on how much Zen, and there's a game in that. So the strategy in the game in that is that people with a lot of DXN are probably going to lock it to, what do you call it? DBXENFTs that are long. They are like 4 to 5 months out of here. So you're essentially time locking these DXN tokens that are going to time travel 4 to 5, maybe even, 7 months down the road. And then there's an option for them to stay locked in the fucking thing forever, right? And then people are going to sell them and things like that. So a DXN is just going to get really, really far away from the open market. So unstaking now and selling just makes no sense to me. But maybe some people will do it because they're like, no one's going to do that. But you can see the contract. Right now, there's not that much unstaking. When DBXENFTs happens, I expect this indicator to be fucking scrambled eggs. But right now, this shit is butter. So ain't nobody unstaking. This shit crazy. No, DBXENFTs are time locked because what happens is when you have a XeNFT, so it's basically time locked. The only way to get the DBXen out of it is for it to finish. Pause. So like, let's say, right, like I have this 2 VMU XeNFT. When I wrap it, it's gonna wrap the XeNFT for 190 days, and then when the power goes down on the daily on the DBXENFTs, now let's say it's day 3 and the power's gone down, and I want to power up because there's a lot of people playing. I'm gonna have to put 1 to 2 DXN towards the XeNFT, and then it's gonna be locked with that XeNFT for 193 days because I have to wait for it to mature before I can make a decision to get my DXN out of it. It's crazy. You said you can he said you can unstake at any time. No, you can't, because you destroy the I don't know, you might have to double check on that one, because I asked him on this one, and when he re-explained it to me, we both came to the conclusion like or maybe it's like an unsaid truth that he doesn't want to say yet, because some people might not want to do it when they learn this, but it's just part of the tokenomics. But yeah, you're gonna wrap your XeNFT and release permission from this to the contract, and then it's gonna lock it, wrap it, and dormant it and basically absorb the DNA. So 193 days will go onto that DBXENFT, and then your stake XeNFT or DBXENFT tokens will be on that DBXENFT, and then you can sell that to someone else, and then they can wait for it to mature to get the DXN out of it. So it's pretty many. That's why I'm like, oh damn, they're creating a storage locker. Wild game theory. And then this fool Rosvin, again, he's saying that this is gonna be more powerful in divs than the vanilla version. So it's gonna, and it makes sense because there's more of these. Like, actually, people should be making more futures, and then there should be a better futures market than liquid market, because if we're all betting on Zen to be amazing, then technically we should be betting with our futures Zen, because it doesn't matter if we have it or not. And there should be people like a Rosvin who should be trying to basically siphon that energy, and he's doing it. Anyone can build something like this, though. It's just Rosvin and his team just happen to be the first people to be like, let's use the XeNFT as future collateral. Like, let's let's allow Crypto Bro to take his 61 million worth of future Zen. Let's allow him to use it as collateral, right? And the more Zen I have, the more power I have. So a lot of these, like my hitters down here, like this one, I think I'm gonna wrap. So I have like 1 billion. So on a really good power day, this one's gonna get wrapped up for sure. So maybe I'll start with my bigger ones, but only on good power days. But yeah, he's gonna delete. DBXNFT is gonna delete so much Zen, and it's gonna be so good for the ecosystem. Because again, that Zen's not coming to the forefront. It's not gonna be over here where people are gonna be selling it and shit. Right? It's not gonna be here, and that's why this is probably moving sideways, because Zenians don't even buy Zen. We just mine that shit. We ain't buying that shit. We just mine that shit. Waiting for Jack Levin to bring in the buyers. What's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm over here. I'm gossiping. I think Raz said we can unstake at any time without any penalty. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you be able to unstake it? Why would anybody play the game? That's why I was like telling him, I was like, bro, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, am I going to unwrap it and then be able to make my decision? I was like, I'm not going to play this game if I can unwrap it, because then the game is fucked. And you can, or actually we can, I think I have the stamp of this in my video where he's like, you cannot unwrap it. So that means you can't unstake it. It's wrapped. And the only way to unstake the DXN, again, from my knowledge, is that it has to mature, and then you can make the decision to power it down, or keep the power inside of it and then unstake it whenever you feel. But it has to go through that confirmation of maturity. Because the game would be stupid at that point. I ain't playing the game. Hell no, I ain't playing the game. I should put timestamps on this. Long ass fucking chat. Dr. V Ray. With the 21. With the sticker. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, he about to jump out of an airplane. I like it. It would ruin entire program if people were able to unstake at any time. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying too. But because that's what made me bullish on it, when I was like, oh man, this is a transfer. You can think of it also as like a transfer of wealth with your Zen, because you're able to literally use your Zen as a vehicle and move it into something else that someone else will. It's actually kind of crazy when you think of it in the Rosvin's perspective, because it's like Rosvin is actually kind of stupid for taking collateral of something that's invisible. This is stupid. Like, you mean to tell me people are gonna put up ETH with this shit and give it to the program? Like, and he's like, yeah, he's like, this should work. Like, this is actually very stupid, but everybody sees the value in Zen and how fair it is. This is actually crazy innovative. There's never been something like this ever. I have never seen anything like this. If you've ever seen something like this, please put it in the chat. Hey, Crypto Bro, the volume on Zen ETH is below 1 million. Are you concerned about that? Hell no. The volume of return, everybody's poor. Where's the volume at? Shit. Motherfuckers is poor. That's why the markets are red, because everybody's poor. See this photo right here? They're like, look how poor you are. You charge your car with a penis. Poor. More gasoline, please. I love gasoline cars, man. I don't know if I'm going to do an EV. All I see is speculation. Here, I'm going to bring it up right now once this thing loads. Oh, here we go. Damn, what fucking vision is this? What the fuck? This shit is in 20p. It says it's in 720p. All right. Here we'll ask Rosvin. I'll ask him on Telegram. Can you unstake DXN from the DBXENFT? All right, let's see what he says. I texted him. But I'm sure you can't do it. It doesn't make any sense. Why would that be an outcome? You know, it's like being in a gang. The only way out is in a box. If that's not the game, I don't want to play the game. That game don't sound fun. That game sounds like someone can cheat. Can't drive no EV around here. Everything is too far. Yeah, that's my fear too. Being in an EV and it running out of electricity. I'm like, oh shit. They gonna get us though, man. I already know it's gonna happen. But by the time I get into an EV, I better not be driving it at all. It better drive itself. You feel me? Traffic better not exist. But you're not gonna catch me in an EV before they all drive themselves. That's why I got my motorcycle license. I also have this crazy theory that in America, if they ever do implement a lot of self-driving, tinfoil hat shit. Feared them. Be ready to be scared. But I feel like they take away our license to drive. And like the only way to be able to drive would be able to understand how to manually drive. And that's when you have a motorcycle license, is basically like a manual license. So I advise before 2035, maybe you might want to get a motorcycle license. So you can keep driving your car. Rosvin hasn't sent me a text back yet. He must not be on the Twitter. He must not be on the Twitter. But yeah, this news is pumping off of this shit. You even got Zenith out here making a video in the mirror. I ain't never seen this before. This is a different type of confidence, right? This level of confidence right here, bro. What the fuck? Like, this nigga's in the mirror with the phone recording himself. Different vibes. That's a clean ass mirror though. You wish your mirror was this clean. Shit. You could get mad at Zenith, but one thing you can't get mad at is how clean his mirrors be in his crib, bro. I'd be like, damn. I need to clean my fucking mirror, and I only got like 2. Zensu with the well done. Look, everybody's so happy. Ah, yay. So prepare yourself, bro. I think it's going to be good. Since there's so much positive activity, I think people are going to play the game the right way. And they're going to be acquiring different types of strategies to get DXN so that they can get the best drip. Because we're in a bear market and DXN is still giving drip. Confident drip. You know, it might not be that much, but that bitch is dripping. You know, so that just means you need to get the funds somewhere else, man. Fuck. Motherfuckers in crypto would be like, I don't want to go get funds anywhere else. It's like, well, then why are you're like in the depths of the sea, man. We're all pirates in this bitch. Like, you're not going to go get no jewels to come back and kick it with the other pirates, bro. Like, this is Pirate Island. But yeah, you should figure that out. Figure out how you can get $10 a day in the crypto. I know a lot of people who use passive income rails like teaching services. They also do things, research, you know, like case studies. You know, do whatever you can to try to port some bread into cryptocurrency. Because if you're getting just stuck on the idea that you're exhausted financially, then maybe you are feeling the bear market. And there's a lot of people like you. So it's not like, you know, even I, you know, can say to myself like, damn, like I'm financially exhausted, bro. Like I am waiting for the bull market, just like everyone else in crypto. But does that stop me from being motivated to try to figure out how I'm going to get some money into this, you know, into this bitch, you know? Hell nah. Fuck it. I'm going to be DJing and then be on stream the next morning. So get it how you can. Stay motivated in this wild and wacky world that we live in. But again, I see DXN as an opportunity for Zenian. And it's one of the craziest ones we have. So we don't have too many dope ass dApps with a lot of science behind it. Like DXN is scientific. You catch the edge on this, you're running a mile, 3 miles, 4 miles ahead of everyone else. Everyone else is looking at you like, damn, why is he going so fast? Or why is she going so fast? You know, slow down. Shit. So yeah, I'm looking at this DXN though. I'm looking at it like crazy. Sell plasma. Yeah, you can go sell some plasma. Rosvin said you can unstake after 1 cycle. Here, let me see. Oh, okay. He says yes. It works like the classic DBXN contract. You can unstake DXN after 1 cycle. Oh, okay. That's whack. Hold on. What do I respond back to him? Okay. See, this is the one thing that wasn't explained in the white paper that always fucking pops up into your head as soon as you write it out. So I'm going to ask him, so it's just stick to the contract. And the position is coded into the DBXENFT for ownership. Okay, so I bet that's how it works. All right, Willis, you win. You brought that shit forward, and I salute you, sir. But man, that shit is whack. Yeah, they should make it so that it's locked longer. See, motherfuckers need to text me. Let me know how it really works. But it's because that's not in the white paper, and it's easy to miss because you're not really thinking about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna stake my DXN. But some people who want to have game, the best players in the game would want to know where is the DXN being hostage or being held hostage. Right, like if this is detective work and you want to find the hostage, you want to find out where are they really being held. You know, I don't want to know where they are. I want to know where they are being held. So knowing the DXN isn't being held inside of the DBXENFT kind of turns me off a little bit, because it's like, damn, that was a missed opportunity to really lock some DXN and throw it away for 193 days. Right, so there's an opportunity there, but it does make sense. Where what it is about the freedom, I guess. You could say it could be about freedom. People will be able to unstake whenever they feel, or they can stay staked and sell the DBXENFT, which would essentially sell their position. He didn't respond back. But yeah, that's what it probably does. It probably sells your position in the staking pool with your Ethereum attached to your DXN, because that's on another contract vaulted away. Because that's what I'm saying. Like the DXN is vaulted. It's being held hostage in another contract, not in the same contract as the DBXENFT itself, as the ERC 721. So, yeah, man, he could have really locked some shit away, but hey, maybe somebody else can do it. I don't know. He'll take my feedback or some shit. Ask him, do you still have the same power? Oh, well, not, you wouldn't. Well, that's what it'd be. It'd be if you unstaked, you would lose the power for that, your power position. So I'm sure they thought it through. I think it's more about the freedom, because some people might get in and then they might be like, oh, I don't want to stake my DXN anymore. I want to go to the other pool. So they allowed them to stay free, to not damage that relationship. It could be a strategy. Like the next thing they come out with could be the time locking one, right? Like they could come out with something else that's not this one and it have that feature, because it's technology. So technically, as long as the code works and the product is feasible, then you can build, right? But the worst thing you want to do is add a bunch of stuff and then it not even be usable. It'd be way too confusing. So I'm respecting what Rosvin and team is doing. And I learned this perspective again from Zen, because when you learn about how the vanilla staker works and the vanilla minter and how those are super simple and plain, and then it becomes complex. So like an upgrade, it allows you to explain to others like the basics and then the upgrade. So now we have that in DXN. So maybe they'll fucking flip that shit. I don't know. Okay, yeah, he responded. So Rosvin says, yes, not in the same contract as it is immutable, but in a new staking contract that is connected to DV's NFTs. So I feel it. It's about safety though, because someone could get hacked. So that'd be another thing too. So you could essentially get hacked and then someone take your DXN and now there's a foul play. Like there's like a bad actor out there with the DXN. So if it's vaulted, it would be just about you losing your keys, not about you losing your product, which both suck, you know. But sometimes you lose a password, you don't lose your keys, you know. So just remember that. What up, Doug? Y'all are buying up Phantom. There's a lot of Phantom lovers. A lot of people out there phantomed up. So we got to see. Look at that. Buys are back in. We're back up to 201. And this is again. It's about the pressure here. So let's see if anybody unstaked. You still got to play, bruh. I'm gonna play though. Don't get me. I'm gonna play. Well, what I'm learning is we are really gonna have a collateral system based on our xeNFTs. So it's a smart idea to keep minting xeNFTs. That's kind of why I switched most of my focus onto xeNFTs versus like a coin tools, because that minted Zen is liquid Zen, but this minted Zen is futures Zen. So you could make a future play on the Zen that's available, and you can go and buy other future plays, right? Like I can go to OpenSea, I can find more xeNFTs, and DBXENFTs is probably going to start a market for this. So yeah, you might want to turn on your thinking caps. Will DXN ever be more than a drip token with 8-year life expectancy? I think DXN is gonna be way different than what anybody has ever seen. I think DXN is gonna be like a YFI. If you don't know what that is, that was one of the very first yielding farms in DeFi, and I'll show you YFI, so you can, just so your mind can be blown if you don't know what YFI is. Oh, I'm late. I gotta catch the replay. What's up, We Personally Experience? Thanks for showing up though, bruh. You pay a fee to power up or power down, and a fee goes to everyone. I think you can stake and unstake DXN to power up or power down. What makes no sense is unwrapping the xeNFT. Well, yeah, unwrapping the xeNFT makes no sense. So I'm glad that that's not happening. I just wish that the DXN was included, so that is basically time wrapping DXN with the xeNFT. That would have been wild. Price would go crazy, but then again, it would hurt a liquid supply, because if everybody wrapped up their DXN and threw it 200, 300 days into the future, it might not help adoption, because price could get too high. So I hear the motherfuckers in the boardroom right now. Price will be too damn high. What up, Willow? Can you imagine that? You're like doing a meeting. You're like, the price will be too damn high. We gotta trickle this out slowly now. Yeah, I gotta get a sponsorship for coffee. So YFI. Bro, why are you moving so slow? Why are you moving so slow? He said, you need to drop some tabs, sir. I don't have any more. Nah, this isn't it. YFII. But it's called Urine Finance. Why is this fucking site moving so slow? Jesus Christ. Let's do some stuff here. let's do some stuff here. I learned yesterday that Brave browser has an update that's running all types of crazy cache in the background now. I don't know why they're doing it, but this update is garbage. My computer's, or it's been, it's me. I need to probably switch to Chrome now if this is my reality. If this is my reality. So I'm like, man, we gotta hurry up and get these numbers up so I can get my super node. That's what's up next, though. Did you ever end up with any unicorns on any chains? Yeah. I have 3 on Avalanche. I have 1 on Polygon, and I think I have. Oh no, I don't have a unicorn on Binance. I have a exotic. But I'm hyped. I'm ready for Zen Game. Zen Game is where that's where the real ballers will be made. The real casinos come. Vegas is coming to the blockchain. Minnie will be like, "Yo." Shout out to Rosman though for answering my DM. He's like, "Oh, I got bro in the chat." Maybe somebody else should build on top of DBXENFTs and do like a locking farm where like you lock your xeNFT with the DXN, and then that allows you to farm an even lower supply token. Maybe somebody should do some shit like that. And then they can add the jacked formula with the 1% buy, where that token then 1% does a buyback and burn on ETH or on Zen supply on that chain, and it time locks all of that shit. Or maybe it does like a 5% tax. Fuck it. Maybe it does a 10% tax, and then 10% of it goes, or 5% goes to a buy and burn, and then 5% goes to liquidity. That'd be crazy. And then there's drips. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I like casinos. Hey, man. Watch out for the casinos, man. Damn, this website is just garbo. Heck. Why does it suck so bad? It makes no sense. It just be making no sense to me. It's like all of a sudden my computer's like, yeah, bro, we're done here. Give me a second, guys. Just gotta do some tweaking here. Bomb chickle. Okay. It should be better. LOL. Not your computer. It's the MetaMask killing it all for all this minting. Yeah, well, MetaMask added extra shit in the background September 1st, and Brave browser added some extra shit in the background September 1st. So both of these things that I've been using are highly suspect now. After this week, this is probably the last week I'm gonna use Brave browser, and the last week I'm gonna use MetaMask. I'm just comfortable right now, and haven't put the effort into changing everything to set up a new environment. But yeah, this like little sketchiness is starting to happen when I'm streaming, like, and it gets like an hour in because it's collecting so much extra shit in the background that it's just like my computer is like, yo, like it shouldn't be doing that. I know what the fuck is going on here. I know what the fuck. All that data from mining. You mean all the data that they're mining off of me, dude? Off of us. So yeah, Brave browser. I use this a bunch because I used to do the tip system, but they don't even tip me anymore. Like that shit is done. So I don't actually know why I keep using it. Maybe it's because I don't get ads on YouTube. That's probably it. But you can add extensions and stuff on Chrome. So yeah, the days on this they're fucking numbered. Brave browser, your days are numbered. Because this is insane. I'm looking with the side eye with all this shady stuff now. That Rabby wallet, where is it at? Here, let's look at that. So from what I hear, Rabby is just, it seems like a lot of people are happy with their experience. Damn, what happened to Yearn Finance? Is it just like does not exist anymore? Oops, 2 eyes. And this shit gone forever? Wow. That's crazy. That's the whole reason I came here, was to see the Yearn. That's pretty nuts. But yeah, Yearn Finance is what I believe DBXN will be like. It'll see a high price appreciation because there's no coins. And essentially people are farming the coins using Zen. So if you have Zen, you're farming DXN by burning it. And by adding the protocol fee, that's essentially a way for you to add value to the farming experience, because now you get a coin that farms back what you have. GMX. A lot of crypto dudes are horny about this coin right now. Comp is another coin that's good to look at. It's connected to Coinbase, and I'm sure once Comp moves all platform to Base, we'll start hearing more about that. I just organize these by price. That's crazy. Yearn Finance is just doesn't exist anymore. Wow. Wild. It's also kind of crazy that a lot of these cryptocurrencies there's not that many priced at certain rates. There's not that many $100 cryptocurrencies. Right? There's not that many $1,000 cryptocurrencies. That's actually pretty nuts. And Bitcoin's the only one. That's kind of wild. That's beyond $10,000. How much more of a bear market do you want? How much lower does it need to go before it's okay, this shit is really dead? Wild. Wild. Yearn. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's learn, but with a Y. It is correct. I don't think it exists anymore, though. Oh, okay. Wonder why it didn't pop up here. I mean, I know it's kind of shady, but it's not really shady. It was just liquidity. And obviously, people dump coins. But yeah, YFI. So I was doing everything right. It just was trying to fuck with me. So YFI, you see here, it's priced at $5,000 right now. It only has a total supply of 36,000 coins. So this at one point peaked out at crazy. It was more expensive than Bitcoin at one point. And that was here January of 21. This is when the DeFi boom really started to come into the present time, right? That's the top of Hex 21. Yearn Finance is over here pumping 65,000 per coin based off the supply idea. Now, yeah, this is VC funded. There was a lot of extraness in the background, but I think DXN, with the way that the supply is being distributed, it has the ability of doing that same thing. So at any moment in time, if enough people showed up, they could take this to the next level. What up, Thane? What up? So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So we only have 15,000 tokens available. So if anyone, or if traders wanted to come and take over they could build a position right now and just send it, and there wouldn't be enough coins for everyone. But that's really just like, that's the real hopium, is that traders will come and save the day. But I don't really want to believe in the traders, right? I just want to see nature do its thing. And so far it's doing its thing. The people who minted today, they already sold because they're trying to make sure they sell the top. If it reverses and keeps going up, then the next day, the people will show up again. These same people. They're going to burn the Zen. More new people will probably show up because now it's a go. Now that the 333 auction is postponed until further discussion. Maybe today Jack will be like, okay, we're going to do it in January of 24, which I don't mind. And Zenith put something into perspective yesterday that made some sense, which was if Jack Levin released XN, or like if he did the 333 auction without the blockchain, it could be a security because it's a lot of hopium. And you're basically promising people something that doesn't exist. So technically, he would want to have it in dev or in testnet. So right now it's in devnet, and then there's this thing called fastnet. So they're using the right terminologies to make sure that they're not alluding to a blockchain. So maybe we'll get closer to the real idea of the 333 auction when we hear Jack Levin say, oh, this is our testnet. But we have been multiple times they have confirmed that they are still trying to figure out which blockchain technology they're going to use. So that's the real alpha right there, man. When both Zinsu and Jack are like, we're using this and we're going to deploy a testnet, like that's when you can be like, oh shit, 333 auction is about to show up, because now they have a product and all they have to do is turn testnet into mainnet if it works. So that's going to be a wild ass time. But yeah, get ready for that. What up, Goonin? Hey, Brad. Do you still think it can get to 0.4 by 25? Busy was flooding the price action. But that's my guy. Yeah, dude. Again, my like price prediction for the future is just based on supply and demand. So anything is possible. Anything. Don't count anything out. Everything is on the table. Yeah, they selected a DAG. But you see, that's what I'm saying. They selected a DAG. But they haven't said fastnet is testnet. And that's when I think the terminology will be a signal. Kind of like that whole speech with or the whole chat with Crypto Kindness. For me, that was just Jack shaking people out. Trying to give the hopium people nothing. Literally nothing. And now like they're just hanging out. Like, well, what do I do? Do I sell it? Do I hold it? Me, I'm like, no, you go and you burn that shit on DXN before the price starts to get away from you while gas is low, so that you can get the best position in DXN for the lowest amount of Zen. And then a little bit of protocol fee, but you should make your $10 back in this. This should give you $10. You should get that. How fast? I don't know. That's 1 day's worth of divs. So let's see. Let's go to the Ethereum. Oh, shout outs Dioshlan with the gifted sub. I appreciate it, bro. Then we got Nasright. What's up, Nasright? Welcome to the club, bro. Thanks for swooping that. Yes, what did you say? The VMPX bridge is still a thing. Oh yeah, that's still a thing. But it's Libre team is working on that. So it's not really Jack and team, it's Libre team. And they're probably gonna wait it out, because Ordinals is not, it doesn't have the spotlight. Until Bitcoin makes a move, it won't have a spotlight. So hopefully Bitcoin trends down. If we can get Bitcoin to trend down, I think Ordinals is going to do amazing into the end of the year. But if Bitcoin keeps trending up, expect Ordinals to not do that well, and for people to wait even longer to deliver their Bitcoin products. Because you're going to want to release your product idea to the masses at a bottom. or at a heightened level of energy. And right now the crypto markets have a lot of low energy, so it's not even worth it to release anything. Yeah, that's my feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Jack is going live again today with Maxim. It will be a good one. 12 Pacific. Oh, so 3 p.m. My time, Eastern Standard. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really hyped to see this one too. Maxim has a really good etiquette of interview delivery and content delivery. So I'm excited to see the kind of questions he's going to ask Jack and the kind of responses. Jack and Kindness is kind of like a throwback, you know. They're going to give you the realness. So we'll see what fluff Jack Levin drops today to try to fluff up the feathers. To fluff the feathers. Obviously, the price is still waiting for him to do something. Again, but at any moment in time, someone could just release like 70 billion Zen. I could feel it at any moment. Just know that shit can happen. 70 billion, just tank the price. Are you going to be there to scoop it up? You know? Are you going to sell your Zen now so that you can be positioned for the 70 billion dump? Or are you just going to burn for DBXN and be at peace? I'm going to be at peace, bro. Yes, I made $1 yesterday in DBXN. Amazing. I'm rich, bitch. Yeah, exactly $1 on the head. So in 10 days, I'll get my $10 back from my one play yesterday. So I'll probably play again today. Spend another $10. Try to get some more tokens. And that's what I'm saying though. DCAing into this, like if you're only getting 7 a day, like that shit racks up if you're doing it for like 10 days. Like it's gonna start to add up over time. And if again if the mission isn't to sell it until it's more expensive, right? Then you just hodl and get the divs as more people join, and then you're ahead of the curve. Instead of waiting for everyone else to show up and start burning, and then you're burning. Just like buying DBXN. If you would have just set the low that I had on the fucking screen forever, you would have been able to scoop some and then maybe sell right now if you wanted to make that trade. But again, it's not like that. Most people are just buying the bottom for the best position. So you're going up against them. $1. Sell the bottom. I'm gonna scoop it. What up, Michael? Max FUD is bullish. Yeah, they want that Max FUD, bro. But notice how DBXN played off of the 333 auction. Once Jack said that the 333 auction is postponed, all of a sudden the audit is complete. Like, wait, what? How? So you mean Certic was waiting? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what's going on here? They kept pushing it back. They're like, nah, we're going to wait. Or it's not ready. And then 333 auction delay. 2 days later. Oh, look what I got in my Gmail today. Certic. They want to know who's in the whole mansion when they're partying. We go to the moon. They want to know who's in the mansion. I'm in the mansion, man. How about a dApp that adds a protocol fee to a jackpot for a weekly Phoenix minting competition? 50% goes to the top Phoenix miner that week. 50% provided. 50% used to provide liquidity to Phoenix or buy and burn on Phoenix. Minja, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So I like how you're thinking, Minja. That's how more and more of our ideas will come to life. If everyone starts to start thinking about these percentages and how to maximize how to move the keystone liquidity, which is the Ethereum or the native coin, then that's how like the real part of our ecosystem starts to elevate and escalate out of the spectrum of crypto. That's why I can't wait for Zen Game, because Zen Game is going to introduce a lot of our community to a diversified liquidity, or how do you say this, donation pool. Essentially, it's a donation pool, because everybody that's playing it and buying keys, they're donating their ETH to everyone that's playing the game, in playing a game of chance to win a jackpot. So more of these like donation percentage style ideas is what's going to take it to the moon. And knowing that, you know, again, DBXENFT or DBXEN vanilla is your protocol fee that you see here is going to be maybe 50%, or excuse me, 40% of the fee you see, so that you can know how to play the game and then you get your feedback. DXN with another one, adding to the team. He said this team gonna be huge. We got Havoc. What up, Havoc? Thanks for picking up that sub there. Big ups, man. LOL, no. Whose mansion we partying at? Oh, whose mansion? Shit. I don't know, man. Where we partying, bro? There is the Zen birthday party that's happening here in New York City. So if you're in the tri-state area, or if you've been looking for a reason to come to New York, come hang out with the Zenians. We'll be having ZenCon. I'm gonna be playing some tunes. You know, should be fun. I'm excited. I don't know how long I'll play some music for, but maybe for a couple hours, get a little vibe going. Then I'll just chill, kick it with everybody. But yeah, Zenesis Day here in New York City at Tribeca Social. So in the Tribeca, like Chelsea, western side of things. No dress code. When you're promoting a party, you gotta say, hey, there ain't no dress code. You can wear a beanie. Shorts are included. Texas Mansion 2024. I will too, but the goal is I need to achieve 1 million. Is that enough, kid dog? 1 million Zen? You should try to get as much as Zen as you can. Do you see how we're about to burn down the house on DXN and Phoenix? But oh yeah, the reason why I think we're gonna see the best things for Phoenix is because of Joe Blau's dab, his new dab. So I'm pretty bullish on Joe's custodial dab. Where do you post the photos of? So this is like his new idea of like a non-custodial bank, where basically it's just like anything. They make smart contracts. You hold the keys. You send your crypto to the wallet. They have smart contracts that are immutable. You know, first principles. You could stake your coins to those contracts, and you don't have to worry about anyone hacking you because you have the key. So it's very simple, but the thing about it that makes it dope is the concept of the stake. So if there's a lot of people using this app and they're essentially staking to smart contracts that are immutable and unhackable, then essentially you could yield with those contracts based on the time, you know, add incentives to people, you know. That's why I'm like, oh shit, what if there's an added incentive for Phoenix and everybody that uses this app that's supposed to be, you know, helping mass adoption? What if a lot of people are staking and receiving Phoenix, and then they're staking Phoenix, and then Phoenix takes a whole new turn because it's not focused on you know, it's not focused just solely on the degens, but it's trying to bring in everybody. Kind of dope. Does it come with a Mint Zen button? Is it like FDIC? I mean, if they had like an insurance fund, that would be fire. But I think the innovation of this is really, really cool. What's really, really cool is masking smart contract vaulting. And making a user not know that they're working with crypto, if that makes any sense, like actually on the blockchain. And then they're everyone else that wants that, you know, they want to be on the blockchain, they're there. So then those people who don't know they're on the blockchain, you know, they're excited, they're hanging with the smart people, you know. So I see some cool innovation with this thing, man. And again, since it is smart contract driven, it's just a couple clicks away from farming something else, which could be Phoenix. So, you know, imagine if like some of the fees from the custodial wallet go to a mint Zen fund, and then that mint Zen fund is minting Zen but minting Phoenix and burning the Phoenix, or taking like you know, putting more Phoenix in the reward pool but not staking it so everybody gets more Phoenix or some shit. A lot of different ways to think of it. What up, Cashew? Sweet audit. What's up, bruh? Yeah, man, this audit is going to change everything. There's so much stuff going on, man. Even the P.o.P. I'm kind of exhausted for that one, but we'll see what we can do. Let's look at Jack Levin's tweets. Fuck yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see what Joe's trying to do. He's not trying to rely on us because we're unreliable. I wouldn't want to rely on anybody in Zen either. Like, hell no. Like, I'm trying to rely on people who want to rely on something. Right? And Zenians will show up to the party, but we're maybe not the best support system, as we can see from our chart. But we are the smartest in technology. I would say that. Come fuck with our camp. We'll teach you something new. I got 55 billion already ready to mint. You should be burning that shit, bro. You could play DBXN for 55 days with 55 billion and be in the top burners and be stacking DXN if you really got it like that. That'd be the play. That would be the play. If you got 50 billion, burn it for 55 days and just keep going. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. The Optimism Zen time machine. Now, will it be successful? I don't know. But what it will do is it will go through the sell-off phase really fast. The sell-off phase is going to happen so quickly. So as an educated Zenian, it might be smart to let Optimism do its thing for a week or two. And again, if you need to scratch the itch cement, like, don't go crazy. Just scratch the itch. Just go and mint. But yeah, I see success in Optimism weeks from it kicking off. I don't got it yet. I have to claim it by next year. Okay, yeah, you're chilling. Just chill out. It's all gonna work into the realness. Maybe you want to get into some DXN. Look at this chart, bro. How did you buy any DXN right here? You got scared. You should have went to church. If you was scared, go to church. I wonder what set it off, though. Everybody was buying DXN. What the heck? Oh, so it's just a ton of buys that came in at the same time. And that FOMO, that fear of missing out. Yeah, that's what this is. You know what's funny is my body clock woke me up at like 4 a.m. this morning, and I saw that it was cracking over in Europe on Twitter. I was like, man, it's cracking over in Europe. And I think that's why, yeah, Zen and everything sees movements in Europe when it's their morning time. Y'all making Americans wake up and be on y'all time. That's crazy. Bruh, the Optimism tokenomics is crazy. I wonder if Zenith has money to play. I mean, everybody has the bag. The question is now as we enter more layer 2s, is why? You know, what does it really offer? Because I just want more Ethereum. I don't care about the Zen. I just want more ETH to get ETH Zen. So what more am I gonna get out of this? Am I gonna get some more ETH Zen, or am I just gonna be another Minter on a chain, you know. So I think it's gonna do pretty well, but we're gonna have to really see where it goes. If you're scared, go to church or buy ETF, or yeah, be Kathy Woods. But in your opinion, 0.004 in 2025. My boy Ken Dog says keep minting. You're gonna want to keep minting, bro. Like, we're gonna eat up all the Zen. If there's anything you take away from any of my streams about Zen, is that it's all going to be gone. There's no stopping this monster of taking all the Zen. That's why I can stream about Zen every day, because there's new news on how we're gonna fuck up the supply. I wake up in the morning, I stretch my arm to drink some water, I hit my Puffco, I look at Twitter, and it's another person saying, hey, I'm gonna fuck up the supply today. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? So Tade said, I'm a simple man, I just want 1,000x. Man, I cannot wait for everything to be back to normal. Like, man, we've been trading sideways for so long. This market sucks. This is literally the worst bear market in crypto ever, and I am coherent for it all. Like 2008, I was in high school. Like, I was in high school. I was like a sophomore in high school, like in 2008. Like, I did not give a fuck about financials. I was playing GTA shit in 2008 on PlayStation 2, brand new in 2008. So this is my first coherent recession, stock market sell off, and I'll let you know this one sucks. So if this is the worst, we're gonna be, we're probably coming out the best generation ever, because if this is the worst, then we've identified everything. And I've studied the last 50 years of finance, in my 30 years of life. So the other 20 years that came before I even existed, well, they pre-planned the fuckery of my life today, which is like I'm renting more than I'm owning, and that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, this is like your opportunity. Crypto is the op for our generation to get it back in our court. So yeah, man, I'm not sold that crypto's a failure. What is crazy though is how sideways we are, because our market is determined in this. If you don't know, Bitcoin is considered a tech stock. So even though we are a market and an index, we're still a tech stock, which makes us fall under the category of anything and everything tech, which is ass. I want nothing to do with these tech bros. Oh, the Oceanland. He just be doing a quick little drop. Radu, thanks for picking that up. Thanks for dropping in and getting yourself part of the Bruh Club, hanging out on a Wednesday. We do the damn thing on a Wednesday. Hey, if you're here chilling, man, make sure you hit the like button as well. Find the content valuable. Free likes. That's all it takes. Help push the channel up. Because we're baking, bro. By the time the bull market comes, I'm going to be so seasoned and ready. It's going to be over. Somebody's going to come and try to battle me about Zen, and I'm just going to fry their ass. But tell me about how fair your distribution is of your coin, sir. Have you not heard of Zen? This shit uses the star's energy. This shit uses star energy. How are you going to stop Zen? It uses star energy. Let's see what the real world's saying. I don't like this photo, bro. It looks like this dude is holding a dick, and I don't like that. NASDAQ falls for the fourth straight day as Wall Street frits over potential. I said Fritz. Yeah, Fritz. What the fuck? Why that word out of all words? Over potential of high interest rates. Motherfucker's been scared forever. This has been a headline for so long. It's almost like the Matrix is stuck for those that are aware. Like, if you're aware of what's going on in the world, doesn't it feel like the world is not moving? So weird. It's like, I wonder if this was part of the psychology of other recessions. Were people in our position being like, yo, the world is stuck, and then out comes like the best idea ever? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm feeling like the best idea ever is getting ready to drop. We already have a new social with the whole friend tech concept, and more people are building with that idea of selling your popularity, or tokenizing your popularity. So since that's a thing, we are, ushering in new social media. It's happening right in front of your eyes. X acquiring a crypto license. This has changed. This was Twitter, but it's not Twitter no more. Like, it's X. Like, it's getting ready to be X, So social media is changing right in front of your eyes. Stock market's moving sideways right in front of your eyes. Cars are changing right in front of our eyes. Only thing that's still the same is the government, which is all that's half of my head scratch. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on in Washington? Yo, shout out to Black Cloud with the sticker with the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Nice avatar. He's jerking off with his backhand. Bullish on the reverse grip. Lulz. More fair than Bitcoin. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. The market is waiting for the 2024 election. Dude, that is so whack. Again, this is kind of why I'm like, why is everybody so scared to play in crypto? What is the catalyst event for crypto? Like, for DBXN, what is the catalyst event for everyone to be like, okay, this is a better play than anything else I see, so I'm going to go drop a bag in this shit? What is the catalyst to really make that happen? Because we know that the teams aren't going to pay for the token price, because that fucks everything up. So the longer that they don't provide any capital behind DXN, the better the price can appreciate. So, but what is going to turn it up? You're right about that picture. Musk is fucking everyone. Yeah, Elon Musk is fucking everybody. Bro's car. I've been watching so many videos now about people tweaking the Tesla so that it can go faster, and how it's just like a couple mods, and it's about weight and stuff. And then I think about like cars of today, or of the past, I guess now, if you wanted to mod like your your race car, you need to go and get some titanium. You need to go get some supply, but now you can just update your car, bro, and it's gonna go faster. And then maybe you might want to get some better tires, some better suspension, the shit that makes your car a rocket ship. But other than that, it's pretty inexpensive to make a supercharged spaceship. So it is kind of funny how they're ushering in EVs, and they're gonna keep the same concept with cheaper parts, bro. People are gonna be doing the same shit that they were paying for a real car for a plastic car. And they're gonna be like, this is normal, right? It's like, dude, your car is plastic now. We'll see how long I can keep my my gas guzzler before the government tells me I gotta get rid of it. Yo, the Democrats are gonna get smashed. Even New York's mayor is pissed off. Yeah, man. I mean, on the political scale of things, because I already know, like, motherfuckers don't come here for political shit, but it plays a factor in crypto. And it also kind of shows you where my head is. But yeah, on a political stance, this world is rocked in America. We are exhausted, dude. We can't take too much more fuckery. People are going to lose their mind. And now where I'm at with it is like, I'm like, is that the plan? Like, I saw a video of some people fighting in a subway here in New York, like of two like low income individuals. We'll say they're homeless, just wilding, and no one's doing anything because it doesn't matter anymore. It's like, oh, they're a lost cause. Like, everyone in this reality is like, oh, that's a lost cause, and it's because of the way that this system is working, and it needs to fail, but unfortunately, it's just building itself on top of itself. We're moving sideways and seeing it happen. It's crazy. The company with the ticker AI doesn't appear to be benefiting the AI boom, Bank of America says. Who cares? Google will soon require disclosure for AI-generated election ads. I mean, that's smart, man. Fuck a camp. Get an AI. LOL. That's funny. That's a wild headline, because it's like AI is good for humanity, but now because people have to disclose that they used AI generated content, it's gonna make the user think that they're less competent in their creation. But AI is hard. It's not easy. So wild little conundrum of a headline there. Especially it saying Google. Of course, Google would make AI a bad guy and then usher AI into people. Damn, right in front of your face, bro. This shit is so fucking hilarious. Rolando, low income or no income. Hey, nah, you can't. Homeless people be making money, bro. Shit. They be outside asking for money. They be making money. They low income. They got some income, goddamn. Shit, I be having 0 days. They be having at least $1 the day. I be driving my car like, maybe I should do that shit. Like, the way the economy's going, shit, they're the only ones winning on the street right now. All of us are burning gas. Microsoft and Page are building the world's largest AI model for detecting cancer. Who fucking cares? I mean, that's kind of dope, but like, can't a human detect cancer too? So why are we using AI for that? Or why are they? And why is that? Or like, this is like the thing about the AI news that I be reading. Why are they directing people in this fashion? Like, AI model detecting cancer. Like, you also can make some music. You could revise your resume. Like, it's very amazing the things that they make people think are fucking smart. Like, yeah, dude, like, this is, look at the guy at the computer. Like, this is fucking smart, bro. Like, have you ever heard of Stable Diffusion and RunPod? Like, we're on the AI hype hard in Zen world. Man, hey, I'm just shitting on this stuff. Sometimes I just sit and just shit on everything. I'm just like, oh my God, this is horrible. The world's going to shit. Jack is our Trojan horse to get crypto massively adopted. He's the Trojan horse. He's low key sliding in right now with the community behind his back, and then he has like now like variants. Well, I still think they're derivatives, but some could say like a DXN is a variant of Zen. Once you put it into perspective of vanilla burner, and you know, Zen is just a currency. It's used to make another currency. So, and then this currency is the currency made. So it's just a variant of Zen. So there's still that narrative, and I'm wondering when we'll get that. So here's another fun thing to think about, because this is stupid. All of this. What happens when CNBC and you go here to like investing and you see a DeFi tab? Like, think of that in the future. So right now you see fintech, but like, imagine going to like a CNBC website and seeing a DeFi tab, and up pops fucking Uniswap, Aave, SushiSwap, all of the bridges. Like, everybody's like going to market now. They're no longer dormant on the internet. They're going to market, and they're coming to market on these sites where there's a lot of eyes for people to see them. So that's something that I'm excited for, and DXN would be a part of that. Rosvin and team would be able to start to make that idea where they're saying, hey, we're a DeFi protocol that is going to create a futures market. I think there's going to be futures markets for DeFi protocols based on like all that other shit, bro. It's going to be crazy. We got a stream with Maxim broadcast today. Hell yeah. I detect cancer with ultrasound machines. Then they confirm with biopsy. Can AI do that? Nah, dog. I know, that's what I'm saying. The concept of AI detecting cancer is just eliminating the nurse or the tech that does the process. So do I think that's really going to happen in AI? No. Do a lot of other people think that shit is going to happen? Hell yeah. you know, and maybe they usher it in. Maybe they do start to take away a lot of medical resource and usher in AI over a human. But I think that would open a market for a human medical facility where people will go, oh, nah, I want to do holistic. Like, I'm going only over there. Fucking real motherfuckers. Like, I'm not fucking with no AI wellness center. Like, so it's going to open up a whole new market. But I do think they're going to usher in these ideas to sell stocks, because a dummy would honestly think that a computer would replace the touch of a human. On some realness. I think Jack will be one of the most well-known founders in crypto of all time. He has the name, Jack. Gotta have a good name. But yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see an investing DeFi. It's gonna fuck them up. They're gonna really hate us then. Like, I hate these Zenians. They just will not go away. Whatever we do, they just keep showing up. But yeah, man, that's all I really got for today. We'll see where DXN goes from here. Maybe tomorrow there'll be a little bit more of a turn up. But yeah, it looks like we got in about 3 hours another Jack Levin stream. So maybe today's a day full of content, full of Zen world. We'll get some extra goodness. And again, well, my prediction here is that if Zen continues to do well, everything in the eco is going to do well. So to have the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that one will pull one down by its bootstraps is starting to fade away. DXN benefits from cheaper Zen. Cheaper Zen benefits from DXN. So those two coins are the yin and yang of our network. And with this little pump of hopium based on the audit, things are about to get spicy, y'all. So hold on to your hats. Hold the fuck on to your hats. And we'll see what tomorrow's cooking. But yeah, man. Be safe out there. Shout out to everyone that's always pulling up to the chat, hitting the like button, throwing some questions into the mix. You are all very grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. But yeah, make sure you have a great rest of your Thursday. I wore my Rich Gannon jersey today because the NFL is officially back, baby. So, you know, I'm hyped. I don't know who I got my money on tonight. I'm going to do some gematria and figure it out right now. See who I need to put my money on, because we all know that it's the WWE anyways. But it's just great entertainment because I'm done watching what the wifey's watching. We back. NFL is back. Let's go.